Hello and welcome back to another episode of Walkabout. Today's episode we're going to talk about this, Lomography's new black and white film, Babylon Kino, which is a ISO 13 film, which is extremely low, and they actually make one even lower speed. They make an ISO 8 called Phantom, which I want to try too, but I wanted to start with this one and then work my way down. I got this because I love trying a new film when it gets released. I can get my hands on it, and also because I wanted to shoot something wide open on a sunny day without having to get an expensive ND filter. I don't have any of those, but this film achieves that for me. So this episode I shot on my trusty Minolta X700, which is over here, with the 58mm 1.4 lens, trying to shoot as wide open as I could whenever possible. Some of the shots are at 1.4, some of them are at 2. You'll probably see and you'll realize what's happening when it's got shallow depth of field. You know it's like something really high. But let's jump right into the pictures and we can talk about the film and give it a little bit of a mini review afterwards. Cool. So I hope you like those pictures. This is the second Lomography Kino film that I've tried, the other being Berlin. I really enjoyed that, I really enjoyed this. I would say that this is slightly less contrasty, but it's not too far gone where it becomes like almost faded or muddy. It's not like that. It's a nice balance, I think. It looks really good. The rendition is nice in my opinion. I think the packaging actually does a really good job of showing you what the film will come out like, and you can definitely add more contrast in post or change up the developer. I would say that while this, at ISO 13, it's not the most usable film in all conditions, it's very special use, I would say. If you're trying to do what I just did, where you would shoot outside on a sunny day at pretty wide apertures and you don't want to invest in ND filters for all of your lenses, this is a good choice. I liked how everything looked. It wasn't too hard to work with. I was a little bit afraid because my camera doesn't actually go down to ISO 13 on the meter. It goes down to 25. I just shot that with a +1 exposure comp and hoped for the best, and it turned out. So I'm happy with the results, and I would shoot this again. I would recommend it to anyone. You can get it on Lomography's website. I don't think it's too expensive. Usually Lomography films are somewhere between 10 to 12 bucks a roll. You might have to get a multi-pack of like 5. It's hard to say. I was fortunate enough to get it locally at my store, Galaxy Camera, so that was great. But it's nice if you can get your hands on it. Maybe you might not want to get a 5-pack because it is a little bit special use, but if you can find a single roll somewhere, I would recommend that you pick it up and give it a shot. And I think those are my thoughts on this. I think I will definitely try to be getting my hands on the ISO 8 version so I can try that and see how that compares, and maybe just do like a little bit of like pros and cons on which one you should pick if you really need to go that low or if this is fine. Stay tuned to see that. I've also actually got another new film, well actually 2 new films, but one that I've got loaded already. It's a color film. It's Yashica's Golden 80s, which I'm shooting now, and hopefully you'll see a video about that soon. I'm not really sure what this film is, so I need to do some research, see if it's like something brand new or if it's repackaged, because, it's not every day you get brand new color film, so we're gonna get to the bottom of that, or hopefully get to the bottom of that before the next video. But yeah, stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.